Precariously perched over a pit of lava, he goes after the diamonds. Sweet. Hello, guys and girls. Welcome to FTB Unstable with Jokester. And today we've got diamonds. We're going to focus today a little bit more on the tech. I just went mining. I was over in the way up here, right where I said I was continuing. I dug underground, ended up going this way, and somewhere over in here, so I recorded that first little segment, and it was it's actually quite fruitful. I ended up getting, I think I had 1 diamond in here, so I got 25 more diamonds. I upgraded my cobalt pickaxe. You saw me put the the ardite handle on there, but I ended up getting fortune 2 on here. I completely ran out of lapis, and so couldn't get to fortune 3, but that really makes a huge difference. I upgraded it to cobalt pickaxe, the cobalt tip. Also on my hammer, I put a cobalt large plate and a ardite large plate, so that's going to help repair itself. The ardite is on there, the stonebound aspect. I added some haste on there. I didn't add anything here. I still have all but one of my modifiers on here for luck. And then with the Maniyulan cleaver, I don't know if we talked about that. I did test it out. Most of the time it's one hit. I hit a zombie and it didn't take it out the first time, but that could have been just a weirdness. But I want to add a little bit more damage to it, so sharpness to it. But the haste is you can see it's still a slow cleaver. If you look right below my cursor, you can see the progress bar, but I added haste to it and that sped it up significantly. So let's see, is it I think I have to put it back in here. And that added a 20% speed for the haste. I also had a 10% speed for the cobalt handle. So that helps it out, helps it to be a little bit better. I remembered what I wanted the quartz for, and that was the drawer controller. So now whenever I have something, let's say I have some of this and some of this and some of this, it's got lots of stuff in my inventory. I can walk right up, right click on that, and it takes everything out and puts it into its respective area. So really nice feature. We got a long ways to go before we get into refined storage. Maybe not a long way, but it requires a ton of iron and a ton of quartz, plus all the standard stuff, and we're still a ways away from that. So refined storage will come after a while, but until then, we're going to use these the storage drawers. They work really nice. The other thing I wanted the diamonds for was to go after that quarry card and also work on a generator. I don't think I'm going to do the diamond generator. Now it's not too expensive. It produces 160 RF per tick, but I think we're going to start with a stone generator and then also the alloy smelter. Right, and the proverbial sag mill combo. Those two are wonderful. So let's start getting into some of these. We're going to need several of these. Let's grab 2 of those. We're going to need 2 of these, and then we're going to need the flint out of here. Let's grab a bunch and throw it in my working chest. I'm going to need a piston. Should have. I don't know if I need 2 or not, but we'll do that, and then that's the sag mill, alloy smelter. Need a cauldron. Got that. Need 3 furnaces. Let me grab a stack of that. Throw that in there. All right, so 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and I love getting achievements for the basic stuff after I've already made the basic stuff. The reason for that is if you don't open your inventory and get that very first achievement, then all the rest of them aren't. You don't get the achievements. And one of the things I do is I set my standard inventory to the baubles inventory. Normally it would look like this, but I like to see the baubles open up with my standard stuff. Now I have another keybind that just opens up the standard inventory, so I hadn't hit that until later on after I had already made these. So anyway, in case anyone wanted to know what the rationale was behind why it does that, there is a reason to that. Now, normally you'd make like a Stirling generator. Let's look at our generator options. So we've got the Stirling generator from Ender IO. It pairs very nicely with it. We've got all the way up to the deep resonance. We probably don't have enough to do that right now, although we have been collecting a lot of the stuff for it. There's the combustion generator, but this uses fluids and other devices to get that fluid. But we've got this really cool package called Progressive Automation. It's kind of designed for early game stuff. So you have to progress your way all the way up through it. There is the standard coal generator from RF Tools as well. There's the whole IC2 big size stuff. I've seen this culinary generator used before. This uses food. There's a lava generator. I did play with that. It was a bit buggy when I first tried it out. You put lava around it or put it inside lava and it generates RF. It was just really wonky. I couldn't get it to connect to the conduits, and it was just weird. The ender generator, one would think that's ender pearls that it generates it from, and the furnace generator. Let's take a look at what that is. It's not too expensive. I don't really want to play with it right now. I mean, we have lots of established ways of generating RF. We're probably going to be getting into some much beefier stuff than this, but I want to start out with these basic ones. So what we need first is, let's get 1, 2, 3. I don't remember how many of these we're going to need. Oh, you know what? I know we need like 5. I think we need 5, and we'll grab 1 extra, and that should be enough. I'm going to need more iron. You know what? I have iron blocks in there. Let me break these down. By the way, I put it in the table instead of my own so I can shift click. In case you guys were wondering why you've seen me do that before, the Tinker's tables work just a little bit nicer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No stack. I think I only need 5, so I don't want to overbuild these. Let's make 4 for right now, because I don't think I'm going diamond generator yet. We'll see. All right, so we need a furnace for that. Lots of furnaces today. Let's grab the wooden generator. Let's upgrade that to stone. Then we're going to upgrade that to iron. I do have an iron block in there. There's that. I do have an extra one. Ooh, it would be nice to go to diamond, wouldn't it? It costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. 6, 7. We're crazy like that. All right. Now, one of the things I want to do is go grab some of our red coal. We should have plenty up here. I've got this filled up with coal, and it's just funneling down in here. We'll work on getting this a little bit more automated here in a bit. But for right now, we're doing pretty good. Our lava's coming up. Hey, bud. Want your bones? You didn't give me any. I didn't get a hit off. All right, so we should have everything we need, just in case there's any others lurking. And let's set this up, I don't know, over here. So let's do an alloy smelter. Let's do, you know what, I like the segment on the left. That's just me. Put the diamond generator in the middle. And if we put that in there, it starts generating it. This starts getting RF. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So in a past episode, I made, where was it? Or maybe not even an episode. Well, I'm not seeing it here. Oh, there it is. Conduit binder. Made conduit binders so we can make some conduits. So our first tier of conduit is using conductive iron, and as we remember, that's iron and redstone. So let's grab, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's grab 3 sets of those for right now, and we'll grab the equivalent amount of, and we'll put it in our alloy smelter, and that will start cooking that up. Now, in the meantime, I would love to be able to make our builder, because this mining manually is obnoxious. So we're going to need some clay bricks, which we need to smelt some of that. I just got a bunch of clay. That's in my working chest, but here, let's grab a stack of this. And I can do some in here, but that's going to take quite a while. You know what? We do have these two. I would love to make a... Yeah, we're going to need... So for... I would love to make a... what's it called? I always forget. Capacitor. That's what it's called. Capacitor. I'd love to make a third level capacitor. Now, if we look at the recipe, that's pretty easy, right? We've got all of that, except for we don't have the double layer. The double layer requires energetic alloy and coal powder. That's pretty easy. Energetic alloy is glowstone, dust, gold, and redstone. So maybe we'll work on that. That'll speed up our two machines there. In the meantime, let me, let's see, I'm going to need for my builder, I'm going to need 4 times 4 is 16. So let's put half in here and half in there. Let's go take a look, see if we've got 3 yet. We do. I forgot how many it takes, but that should be enough. There's our first set of energy conduits. And then what I'll be able to do is rearrange this. So... and there's that. I'll be able to rearrange this so I can have all my machines in a row. And so these guys, that's filled up, that's filled up. Yeah, this guy is awesome. It's producing 160 RF per tick. So I can actually move these two right now. Get that out of the way. These two back down here. Put that there. There, that's how I need it. But you need to power this alloy smelter first. I guess I couldn't have put, I could have done it where they didn't put the sag mill down, but you know, it's all right. Getting finalized on that. Let's do this. And the other thing I want to do is I can actually do a first tier capacitor. So let me grab, I do have one of those. But I'm out of regular redstone. I do believe. Yeah, I'm going to need to put more in there. Not a problem. So I need 4 of these guys. Yeah. I think I have copper. How much copper do I have in here? Quite a few. So we should be good. Grab a stack of that. And then nuggets. I'm going to need my... wow. Yeah, I have 7. I'll just do 2 right now. Alright, so let's make this 1, 2, 3, 4. That we should be good for a basic capacitor. And I can actually put this about right here so we can see the level. Excellent. So any excess RF is now going to go in here. We've got our 12,800. These things last forever in here. And ideally what I could do is set up a resonator on top of here and God, I always forget the name of that. The funnel. It's not called a funnel, it's called a hopper. We can put that just like this, right? We can put that on top of there and have it dump down in there. Now, I'm still quite lacking on ender pearls, but now that we have the alloy smelter, maybe what I'll do is I will create some of the, so if we go back to conduit, we want to make an item conduit, and this pulsating iron, if you recall, is iron with an ender pearl. So that'll give me three sets of that. It's pretty cheap, but of course it uses up one of my precious ender pearls right now. So I think we're going to actually do that. These should be done. Let's throw that in there. While that works, let's go put our energy conduits to good use. I need more binder. I need actually just one more. There we go. All right, so that should be great for low-level, first-tier energy conduits. I probably won't need much more than that. In the meantime, grab this, and a whole nother rash of this, and this, and this, and this gets us some energy conduits. All right, we're going to need these for a long time. Now, in the short term, what I can do is, before I build my remote timer is I can put this on here. This is insert, and this is extract, and now we should see that filling up. Excellent, and that's all empty. Okay, that was that simple. So we have entered the machine age. Dun dun dun. Okay, good stuff. I've got all the things I want here, and now that I've got these, I purposely left these in my inventory so that we can go through the obvious. I'm sure most of you have seen this. We do a push from here. This doesn't actually have to be set anything. And I can throw my ores in here, albeit slow. We'll get some capacitors here in a bit, and it takes its time. It puts it into lead dust, sends it over here, and let's go grab a chest. Yeah. Put a chest on top, and let's do. It's not going to actually let me use that, will it? Nope, never. That's one thing I don't like about that. Let's put chest then here and then here. Now you notice how those two form. There's two different ways. You can actually have it push and pull, but sometimes you'll run into a situation where the ingots get pulled back in and re-crushed by the sag mill. So what we want to do is we will do an upgrade on all we need to do is just on one of them. So we'll do this, and we'll grab one of these. We'll put it on, let's say the output chest. All right, so now it decouples the two, and so when I go up here, I can pull from there, and I can push up to here. So now that should dump everything in there, and I can just load my ores up in here. It pulls down, boom, 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 nice and quick and easy. All right, so let me gather the thing tongue-tied here. Let me gather the things I need for the next part of the segment, and I'll be right back. Okay, I should have everything I need then for. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do it. Making another diamond generator, and then we need the builder. And then we need a quarry card. Shape card first, and I'm missing redstone. Just running through that redstone with those generators, that's for sure. Alright, quarry card, shape card I mean, and then quarry card, and boom. We are down. Of all those diamonds, we're down to there. I also had to use my last ender pearl, which is very sad. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Let's sleep real quick. There's a spider outside. I hear him. He's above me. Let's see. He's over there. Hey, bud. Want your string. Okay, so now I can make this autonomous. I can put down the builder, put the diamond generator. That's pretty easy to do that. Sorry, I'm going to make one more thing. Resonator. Oops. And I'm missing a block of coal, but I can make that. Yeah. I'm going to make one more thing because I think this is pretty clever. So there's a way to make this very autonomous. Let's go over here. Just set it up right over here. Now this isn't going to be chunk loaded, so I don't want to go too far away. Stupid eggs. How about right here? A little bit of area so I can see what's going on. Okay, so there's that, and this I will want down here. Okay, so the way we're going to set this up is that. And then, I don't know, we'll put that there. We definitely need this near here. I did forget a lever and a chest to put on top. But we can, yeah, let's go back. Why don't you come with me? thing we have the Sojourner Stash. Makes us much faster. A little experience. Still going to make that experience obelisk, but that, I believe, requires, vibrant alloy and maybe an emerald. Let me just see real quick. What is it called? I just said it. Oh my gosh. Experience obelisk. So it's going to need this experience rod. All right, that's not too bad. We have everything to make that. Machine chassis. We can actually do that. Well, maybe we'll make that soonish. Let me grab a stack of coal for right now. And I need a lever. These and one of these. Didn't think that would work properly. All right, let's head on back. Boy, you really appreciate the people who can remember every little detail of what they're going to need. But of all the people that I watch, I don't see too many people remembering everything. So, all right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw this in here. That's going to kind of be the kickstart. The next thing I want to do is we're going to wire this up, and I think I did forget a chest. Oh my gosh, what a major derp. Major derp. Let's do it right here and then here. And this actually doesn't need to be, yes. All right, so this is going to be in and out. In and out. We're going to insert on green, we'll extract on brown. This will be insert on brown. All right, so what that'll do is that'll take all those, put it in here. That's starting to generate power. This is going here. Yes, excellent. Okay, so let me cut right here. Let me go get a chest. I'll be right back. Okay, let's put the chest then on top of here. Put the lever right here. And then we are going to want this guy coming out of here. This will be extract. And now the resonator is only going to take one thing. So I don't want that. Why is that putting that up there? That was odd. I didn't even click on that. That's really weird. I guess maybe when I right click to see the inventory of that, but this will only take coal. So what we're going to do is we're just going to extract. We don't need filters or anything. This is insert on green, extract on green. Over here we have, yeah, we don't need that either. Okay, yeah, so that should be good. So this is now going to extract on brown, extract on brown, and insert on brown. Okay, good. Now let's do the shape card. So the shape card is first you right click here, and how's our map? Yeah, we go this way. So let's say we want to start from, I don't know, right here. All right, right click. And we'll kind of head on over here. I'm just going to do a little bit of a test first. And let's say we go to right here. All right, so now we have mapped that. Got the basic coordinates. Let's say we don't want stone, that, gravel we're okay with. Sand is always nice, but I really don't want to fill up the chest, and this doesn't really matter, so we'll make that look good. And anything ore dictionary, this pack doesn't have much. That the extra ores, extra blocks, and so on. I would really love it if it had basalt and alabaster in here. Same thing with, like, I don't think this is going to grab andesite. You know, this will void out andesite and diorite and granite. But what I typically do is I'll set up a if we start getting a ton in here. I mean, remember, I have to stand next to here because we don't have a chunk loader yet. So I have to stand next to here so I can monitor this. But I normally I'll put a trash can next to here and then do some filtering on it and weed out the extra stuff. So let's put this in here. We're going to visualize this, and you can see that it's pretty much here. Wherever there's ground, you won't see it, but it goes over there, and that looks good for right now. But what we want to do is we want to make this go all the way down to ground level. So this is X, this is Y, this is Z, I believe. No, X, Y, Z. Yeah, I think this is Y. So let's say this is going to be, where are we? We're at 68 right now. So let's call this 70, and then we're going to need to have an offset. Let me show you what that looks like here. See, it's way up in the sky. So we just use the offset then of, let's try negative 65. Let's just see what that looks like for right now. I really think there should be a better way of doing this. See, that's down in the ground somewhere. So I just don't know why this never works the way I expect it to be. How about 40? Is that? Nope, still in the ground. So let's try 20. All right, so yeah, I mean, that to me seems like we need another 20 on top of it. Maybe we're just a little bit off. So I just don't understand why it's not exactly how I would expect. So let's try 35. See if that's good. Yeah. Okay. So now, in theory, that should be all the way down to the to bedrock, and we are nowhere near filled up. So yeah, it's going to be cranking along. We've got that stack that's already working. Let's go ahead and hit it. Let's see what we get. Look at that. Things coming in. Now see how that coal disappeared? That goes in here and fills that up. That's exactly what we want. This is self-perpetuating now. So all of this, like I said, we're going to get the basalt, the marble too, forgot about that, the alabaster. None of those are ore dictionary, nor, and I don't think they should be either. Don't get me wrong, but they definitely have to be voided out here. Otherwise, they will fill up this whole chest. So what we're looking for is the obvious. We want diamonds in particular, and that's one of the reasons I created a diamond generator here, is I'm banking on getting diamonds through this. Now we don't have a huge area. It's not horrible, but you know, it's decent size. This card here, it's just the standard card, replaces everything with dirt. So every single block it will replace with dirt. So if I were to dig down underneath here, it's filling all this in with dirt and pulling out everything. So it's a decent way to get cobble or sand or dirt if you really, or actually not dirt, but you know, gravel and so on. But yeah, that's I already got some decent ores, and we're just cranking along. It's probably out of power. Yep. And this quarry card talks about needing 300 RF per tick. You can read in there. 300 RF per tick is way more. It's twice as much as this, but that's pretty much per block. Actually, did it say per block or per tick? Yeah, RF per tick per block. So we're only generating half of that. So every single block, then it needs that. So it's a large amount of power. Going back here to sleep, by the way. So right now that shouldn't be running. It's won't be generating power. It won't be generating anything because it's not chunk loaded. It's okay. We knew that going into it. So let's throw those in there. Those will process, and let's head on back. So I'm going to AFK over there for a while, and I should probably bring a bed at some point. But then we've got lots of things we want to do. One of the things is a chunk loader, and that's a village contractor in this pack. Let's make sure they haven't added any other. Yeah, so we've got chunk loader upgrade from open computers. That obviously goes into a computer. I wonder if you could actually create a computer, put it over here, and then put this chunk loader upgrade in here and have it chunk load. Let's see, we've got the Industrial Craft 2. That's been buggy for quite some time. I don't know if they fixed it yet, and that's it. So we've got this chunk loading ward that requires a villager under contract, an Eye of Redstone. Needs another ender pearl. Got to spend some nights outside. Get one of those. So that's our only options right now. Now there is another one I just heard about today that says, let's see, farming station. I heard that this is a chunk loader as well. So in theory, we could build a farm over here and to kill two birds with one stone. That needs more diamonds. Not bad. Pulsating. It needs an ender pearl, of course. and needs 2 of those, but yeah, we'd need two more ender pearls. This Z logic controller, we could pretty much do everything right now. This Solarium, diamond hoe. So in theory, it's not too far away. We just need a couple of ender pearls. But I think we're going to go with that other chunk loader. So all right, I'll cut right here and meet you back after a bit. All right, we're back after quite some time, and you can see I have a decent amount, 3 diamonds, some lapis, some redstone, a lot of the top level stuff here, a little bit of obsidian. I've created, first of all, I put a bed down here to sleep. So that guy's running. I've created a trash can in my filter then. Insert filter, basic item filter. I would like more. The advanced one is a bit more expensive. Advanced item filter needs a Z logic controller, but it's not horrible, right? I mean, I need a slice and splice, and to make that is, doable as well. I got heads. It's just a lot of solarium. It needs gold. So not horrible, but it's ways away. So I've added in hardened stone. Realize there's 2 different basalts in here, and this basic one doesn't have the ability to do ore dictionary, and so we have to put both of these in here, alabaster and marble. So that now has pretty much cleared out everything, and so not too bad. I am a little disappointed I didn't see any gold in here, so that's what we're hurting for right now. So it's a good start. Here we are in what are we in, episode 4 now, or is it 5? We might be episode 5 now, and we've already got a quarry set up. I really like this RF Tools builder as a quarry. It's doable. It does take some time. We have spent some time mining quite a bit manually, but removes that tediousness as we move on. So anyway, I think we're going to wrap up right here, guys. Appreciate the like and subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. I know I'm enjoying myself, and hope you had a good time. And till we meet next time, talk to you later.